All right, there's 2. There's 3. Oh, hold up. Hold up. We should have planned this a little better. I'm super excited. We're sitting here. This is where the engagement party is going to be. Let's take a look at this place. I mean, this is really nice. I think this is amazing. Homegirl Shelby back here helping out. Hi. Special shout out to Shelby. She's holding. You know, this reminds me of when I used to be a banquet server. This moment right here, even though this ain't even the party yet, reminds me so much of when I used to be a banquet server. I said to myself during that time, there's gonna come a day when people are serving me. I finally made it closer to one of those days. Family, friends, good food. It's gonna be a nice time. I'm gonna have to make an announcement at some point tonight. Shelby, I heard you got a pretty nice little speech.
I do. I can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Are you gonna tell everybody how me and Rainey met?
Yeah.
Are you gonna tell the Denny story?
Yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm super happy though. I'm super excited, super thankful for this. Cody, super thankful for you. Shelby, super thankful for you. Shelby's here early setting all of this up. I mean, this is amazing. 7 years ago, I didn't think this was ever going to be a thing. 7 years ago, I had some dreams about things, and that's all those things really were just some dreams. Let's go ahead and walk back through here. We got to go do some things to help out as well. We got to go blow some balloons up. Cody, you got your balloon lungs? You know, when we first came out here, we wanted to get some drone footage to really show this area.
I know you're flying a drone, but what are you doing?
We're filming. We got an engagement party out here tonight.
Yeah. It's a privacy thing around here with all these boats.
I'm sorry. Can we at least just get the restaurant?
Yeah.
We're not here to hurt nobody.
I know you're not. Most people are not. But you understand I have most
I understand.
that they're being screwed.
Can I just keep it over here? Because my main focus is just the restaurant over here because we got a party here tonight. I greatly appreciate it, man. Yeah. We'll be out of here in probably like 10 minutes at the most. I just like to capture most of the back area.
Well, like I said, you know, I got people here that
I understand completely.
trust me, I know you're not up to no good. I know that. That's not a problem, but I have to ask.
Not a problem, man. Thank you very much for your kindness, too.
Oh, you're welcome.
We'll be back in this area. Thank you.
Kind of reception. Well, I love watching these pictures. We do.
An engagement party is for my upcoming wedding. So.
Oh, cool. Congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm going to be like G to the U to the E to the R. R to the E to the R to the O. I'm about to just start freestyling, and it says Guerrero.
Oh, okay. Is his birthday today?
Yep. He's turning 6 years old today.
He's 6?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good.
I wanted to get him the biggest balloons I could.
There you go. He's going to love that.
I haven't been a part of his life since he was born. This is the first time I'm getting a chance to see him, so I figured this would be the best way I could go about this.
You got to believe it.
I think so.
Yeah, just capture the memories, a lot of pictures and everything.
Absolutely. Hey, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You're awesome. Have a good day. Hey, you have a good day.
You better believe it, baby. My love and blessings are with you all.
Thank you. I hope little Guerrero likes the balloons. All right, there's 2. There's 3. Oh, hold up. We should have planned this a little better. Oh almost, Cody. We're almost in there. We only got 3 more to go. Hold on, this ain't gonna work. I'm stuck between balloons here. All right, we're good. I'm telling you, we should have our own TV show on like TLC or something. Engagement party planners. What happens when 2 guys, one guy fresh home from prison and the other guy just apart and along for the ride, technical support and bodyguard, start their own engagement party thing? Will there be problems? All right, I got the G out. I got the U out. Would it be easier if I get in from like over here?
Yeah, push them off.
All right, there we go. Got them all out. Told you it was gonna be a lot easier getting them out than getting them in.
Okay, I gotta make sure I got them all. Okay, we're all good. Wouldn't want these all fly away.
They trying to go, Cody. They trying to go.
It's windy out here.
This is the life. I'm trying to tell you. Years ago, I was laying in a prison bunk just dreaming this type of stuff. And now this is my life. Truly blessed for all of this. Truly blessed to have all of you as a part of this. It's a humbling thing. So, the first thing that I want to say is thank you all for being here. Never in my life did I imagine that this would be what it is tonight. I want everybody to enjoy themselves, and I hope that you have thus far. And again, I just say thank you so much for being here, because this is the biggest night of my life. Rainey, when I met her, I knew. I used to spend a lot of time in her office. When I first met her, I didn't even know how to pay my rent, to be honest with you. And that was one of the first conversations that we had, was her actually trying to show me how to pay my rent. But from that first conversation and so many conversations that would follow after that, there's people in this room who will attest to the fact that I would say, and before I say what I used to say, my good friend Connor back here, Cody, even my brother, I used to tell these people who didn't even know who Rainey was, I used to say, let's go over to this office because I want to introduce you to the future Mrs. Guerrero. And they would go meet her, and Connor, you know, you used to come over there all the time. I'd be like, let's go. I'm going over to the office, man. I gotta make sure I'm looking sharp. Go see Rainey for a little while, because that was the highlight of my day. Seeing her smile, her conversation. Like my father said, you know, when you meet that person in life, it's gonna happen completely unexpected. And when it does happen, you know. And me and Rainey were in 2 completely different places in life when we met. The crazy thing about this is when we met, I used to say I never believed in soulmates. I didn't believe in it. I thought it was just something that people talked about. I thought it was just some romantic idea. But as I continued to get to know Rainey more, I realized that this was actually something that was for real. And again, the 2 of us were in 2 completely different places in life. But it would be fate that would bring us together. Not only bringing us together, but bringing us so much closer. There were times when I would just be out and about, doing my day-to-day activities, and I would run into Rainey. And we would have conversations, whether it was at Starbucks or Barnes & Noble's bookstore. I can remember running into Rainey there. And when I saw her come in, I was there with my good friend Cody. And I said, oh my God, look, Rainey just walked in here. You know, this must be a sign. This must be something here.
What book were you getting?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the book. But when I saw her, I said, you know, I have to make a good impression because this is the woman. I know this is the woman for me. And we had been looking at all sorts of books. We're just in here getting ideas for things, and it was a good place for me to go to, I guess, get some ideas. But I picked up this book, and I walked up on her by surprise. She didn't even know I was in there at this point. I walked up on her and I said, excuse me, could you recommend a good book for me to read? And when she saw me, she was completely surprised. And she said, oh my God, I can't believe that you're here. You know, why are you here? Why are you in a bookstore?
You ready to call the cops?
I was just confused as she was probably at this point. But she couldn't recommend a book to me, but I did have a book in my hand. And I said, well, at least let me recommend a book to you. And I had this book in my hand. It was a picture book. There were no words in this book whatsoever. And it was a book called Cabin Porn. And it was just a book of cabins, all damn cabins. Cabin Porn, damnedest damn name I ever heard of a book. But she got a kick out of that. And I tell you that story to emphasize the fact that every day that we would have conversations, she would laugh, she would smile. And I would see her so full of life and so happy. And as these conversations continued and as we began to get to know each other even more, things they developed. And that's what made me even a stronger believer in faith, what made me an actual believer in soulmates. And that's why I asked for your hand in marriage. Something I had never done before in my life, not knowing at all how to even go about doing that, but knowing that you were the one. And knowing that I didn't want to spend the rest of my life with you, I do want to spend the rest of my life with you. I talked to my father. I asked for any advice that I could. And then I proposed to you. Caught you completely off guard. And it was an absolutely amazing thing. And I just want to thank all of you for being here on this night to celebrate this engagement of ours as we move closer to the day that we will become married and be able to spend the rest of our lives together. So thank you all.